All right, so for this assignment, what we're going to do is combine what you know about the length, area, and volume and how to calculate it, and then use Autodesk Inventor to bring it all together. So if you're not aware, Autodesk Inventor is a 3D modeling software, and it allows you to draw things in 3D. Taking a look at this slide, I'm just showing you the differences between a 2D image and a 3D model and what that looks like. This is some review over the units that you need to be familiar with. And then this is getting into coordinate geometry because you are going to be using the coordinate system to draw in Autodesk Inventor. So these are the 5 steps that you need to draw in Inventor. So you'll click on Start 2D Sketch, you'll select a work plane or a surface, you'll draw the thing. In this case, we'll be drawing a rectangle, finish the sketch, and then extrude it. So for the first one, you need to draw a rectangle that is 3 inches by 5 inches. You'll take a screenshot of it, and then you'll find the area of your rectangle. Obviously, this is not rocket science. 5 times 3 is 15, and it's inches squared. So we already know what the area is going to be. But now what we need to do is draw an inventor. So on your desktop, you have an icon that looks like this. It's Autodesk Inventor. And when you open it up, you'll see this screen right here. We are making a part. So I'm going to go ahead and click on part. And then the first step is Start 2D Sketch. And I'm referencing these steps here. So first step, Start 2D Sketch. Start 2D Sketch. The second step is select a work plane or surface. The work plane that I need, I'm just going to use my XY plane. It really doesn't matter which of these work planes you use. I just default to XY plane. After that, the next step is to draw the thing. In our case, it's going to be a rectangular prism. So I'm going to go to the rectangle tool, and I have several options for rectangle. I have 2-point, 3-point, 2-point center, and 3-point center rectangle. And if you hover over a tool in Inventor and leave your mouse there, it will give you information about how that tool is meant to be used. So I'm going to use 2-point center because I like to start at the origin, 0, 0, and this is going to be a 5 by 3 rectangle. Okay. Now, how I did that was click once in the middle. I'm not dragging. And the little box that you see, that's highlighted in blue, I can type in on the keyboard the size that I want it to be. So I want this to be 5. Then I can hit Tab on the keyboard and type in 3. So this is a 5-inch by 3-inch rectangle. Now, if I forget to add my dimensions, so let's say I just draw a rectangle and I don't pay any attention to the size of it, I just place it, I can use my dimension tool to dimension this out. So this needs to be 5 inches, so it scaled it down a little bit. This needs to be 2 inches. All right, so I can finish my sketch. That is the next step. Finish the sketch, and then finally extrude the thing. So I'm going to extrude the thing. This needs to be extruded 3 inches. So now I have a 5-inch by 3-inch by 2-inch rectangular prism. So 5 times 3 we know is 15. 15 times 2 is 30. The volume of this is 30 inches cubed. Now you can check your work by coming over to the part and right-clicking on it and going to Eye Properties. Click the Physical Properties tab and then update the information. Here in the volume selection, you can see that we have 30 inches cubed for the volume. We know mathematically that that works out. You will take a screenshot of this. If you don't remember how to take a screenshot, you can go to the snipping tool and window over it. So new, window over it, and then you can copy and paste it into your assignment. The final slide for this assignment is you're going to make a 3D object of your own and find the volume. So if you make something that is a little bit more difficult to calculate the volume of, so let's say with this object, I put a bunch of holes in it, like Swiss cheese. finish my sketch, and I'm going to cut these out. All right, finding the volume of this is a little bit more difficult. It would require some more math on your part. So that's where coming in and using iProperties and updating them. So we knew before it was 30 inches cubed. If I took material away, now my volume is going to be less. So when I update it, you can see that my new volume is now 16.0 inches cubed. So you can use this to help you figure out what your volume of your parts are, even if it's not something simple to calculate like a rectangular prism.